I don't know if y'all remember this one, but can you guess? It's my Echo Pb-200 handheld blower. Yeah, from 2002. 21.2 cc motor. Yeah, this is the blower that you've probably seen in my past videos from like 5 years ago or so. And this one is the blower that, I don't know, kind of started all a little bit. Well, not really, but you know, I think you might have seen it in some videos. But again, it's still the same. So yeah, I got it back just a couple hours ago from my buddy. I decided to give him the Toro power back to him so I can get this blower back, because I missed using it and how light it was. I'll tell you, I cut the end off on the valve nozzle. Remember, it had a flat tip on here. Well, I just cut it off, make it like a little round nozzle, so it makes it have like a couple inches of an extension. So, but yeah, but with it like this, it did make the RPMs drop a bit lower, because again, I have the round, because again, it's making it as a round nozzle. Again, it's not like revving super high, but again, tuned the carburetor on it before. High-speed screw. I did pull the motor cap off a couple years ago, but that one you can see. This one that you see right here that's stripped, that's my low-speed limiter cap. That one I can't adjust no more. I did had it recently. I had to also put new fuel lines in it last year, because they were leaking pretty bad, and no, also one fuel line had a split. One fuel line was split on the end and it was causing it to leak. So also recently I just cleaned it. I had to reattach this fuel line back on the port because it came off. Reattached it. Oh, I had to replace the gas cap. I just took it off the spare GT225 motor. The motor is good, but it's gonna need a new ignition coil apparently. That thing, because I noticed why last year when I was using it as an edger, when the Pb-200 motor was I guess you would say out of service, but wasn't really. It just sat there for 2 years and needed a carb adjustment really. So I put that one on the edger, and I don't think you haven't seen it really, but it like that. But that motor last year has given me some trouble. It's ran like very erratic in some ways, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So it's likely gonna need a new ignition coil apparently. I did check spark on both spark plugs, and there was no spark coming up on the spark plug. So it looks like the ignition coil is going to have to be the solution on this power head to get it running again. The carburetor I know and everything was good. Motor was good. It was just somehow I must have lost spark. And a new ignition coil is going to be like about over $80. No, actually no, I think it's more than that, I believe, and I believe it's about 100 from what I looked at, which is insane. So it's pretty damn stupid. So I think I'm gonna have to not really use this motor as an edger or a trimmer. Remember, it used to be on my GT225 trimmer shaft, but I got rid of it as I didn't use it as a trimmer anymore, as I grew up with it. But I'm gonna keep this motor for spare parts. Either use it for the Pb-200, maybe some parts if I can, like the airbox, gas cap, whatnot. That's what I just did. Took the gas cap off and put it on here. There's the gas cap that was on the Pb-200, and this is the gasket. That's why it was kind of leaking a bit. I mean, the gasket, well, it was just kind of worn out a little bit. Anyway, but yeah, but I just recently run it a couple of minutes ago, so I'll give you guys a little warm start of it. Joe, yeah, I don't need to find it. I'll do the warm start up. Alright, so yeah, hope you liked the video. Thanks.